Oh, he's got it! On the figure eight! Here we go, here we go. Oh!
You guys smell that? That's success.
New day, different conditions. Got some wind blowing across these rock piles now. We start out there again, and I thought I'd go with a darker color, kind of use some bass logic, like put off a little better profile in the darker water, and give them some color.
Excuse me!
Give them some color with these blades, a little vibration with these blades. They're definitely reacting to it yesterday. So let's just see different conditions gets them actually to bite.
Make sure my drag's tight this time.
There you go. Good cast. I like how much more subtle that thing is compared to what I'm throwing. Like, there's gonna be no way it's gonna pass up both of these. It's a 1-2 punch, yeah. What do they want? Loud and gouty.
Big body and silent.
Oh my god, it's a huge fish! How did I miss him? You guys didn't see him roll?
No.
Oh my. Look at the boil it left.
Throw back, throw back.
Look at that boil. It's like an 8-foot boil. Dude, that thing was a monster. Good grief. Oh, I barely stuck it. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I just went and missed enough. Dude, that thing was big. Come on, Oliver. I really couldn't have done anything different. I just didn't have it. The poodle, man.
3 years before you had kids?
Huh? What's that?
So she had 3 years, wow, what did I say? You had
My math might
years.
be off a tiny bit.
So you had some time before you had kids, is what I'm saying.
A year and a half.
Oh.
It's getting busy. I'm like, I want kids. Let's just do it so I can enjoy myself when I'm older. I don't want to be like old dad. We both had good jobs. We're like, fuck it, let's go.
Worked twice.
So let's see. I was 20. I guess I can do the math. 15.
Big bike, big bike, big bike. I got you. Keep coming.
Yeah, buddy!
Dude, he came right up at it.
What you got there, playa?
Big old pike.
First swimbait fish.
First swimbait fish ever. Dude, that's a good sized pike.
Not a bad one. Can you get the board ready?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Casting that 210 Defiant. Yeah, 210 white Defiant. Pitched it up right by that rock. This guy had no hesitation. Straight up from the bottom. Nailed it. Decent hook set. Got him right in the front of the lip. Oliver had the good net job and got him right in the boat. No hesitation. 35.
Hey, cute fish, bro. Nice pike. Talk to me if it's video.
Dude, this thing's heavy. Girthy.
These are some world-class pikes.
They are some world-class pike.
Sweet, man.
When it hit, dude, it came up. It made a run. It ripped that line out like it was no problem. That drag is tight. Where's ready at?
I'm gonna say it was a hat.
The corduroy.
Good job, brother.
Money. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Skunks off. This has been the juice for the last 2 days, even going back a week. Actually going back a couple weeks. This has been generating the right bites. I mean, you can see how durable this plastic is with all those crazy teeth marks all over it. Okay, but I'm having an issue with both sticking the fish and keeping them pinned. Now the benefit of this swimbait design is it's designed as a line through swimbait. If you watch this video of Kyle catching this pike, you'll notice how when the fish comes up shaking its head, the weight of the lure is dislodged from the hook itself and the fish loses a lot of that leverage. Really ups our landing ratios on all kinds of fish. Now with this hybrid contraption that I've been experimenting with and getting bites on, we've eliminated that benefit because everything is still attached directly to the weight of the hook. And frankly, I just had an epiphany. It's like, man, I really wish I could still maintain the line through component so I can land some of the biggest muskies I've ever felt on the end of my rod instead of losing them. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna simplify things and not overthink it. Okay, real similar rigging methods here, but instead of going to the wire, which is fatiguing, and probably susceptible to breaking anyway, I'm gonna make this super simple. Okay. Cut the wire, keep that, got the bait, got the trailer hook, cut the length holding the blades assembly. Okay, pull off the skirt, pull off the lure body weights, pull off the clevises. These are double fluted blades. Okay, pull off the spacer bead. Just go ahead and take this off. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the swivel. Start all over. Take this 130-pound high seas leader, and you know, I'm really kicking myself for not doing this from the get-go. Like, you know, keep it simple, right? And I have a pretty strong suspicion that this bait is still going to run true quite effectively. So we've got the 130-pound leader. Nice 130, 150 pound class swivel on the end here. I mean, I literally saw and felt for a brief second one of the biggest muskies I've encountered in my short fishing career, or in my short musky fishing career, and it's haunting me. It's sickening. We were working so hard out here to have an opportunity, and for me just to blow it it's really disappointing in myself. So because I'm eliminating the wire harness, I'm going to leave a little bit longer leader to compensate. Okay, so we're going to start with that bead, and then we're going to go clevises. Right, let's go through that one first. Actually need a little bit cleaner cut. There we go. There's one. A little bit of dexterity in our hands here. Okay, then the top of the next clevis, and then the back of the first one, and then the back of the second one. So we should get both blades rotating freely. And I'm adding these weighted lure bodies just for weight. And spacing so we get clearance so those blades can turn. And this is where the skirt comes into play. And I haven't had a fish chew through 130 pound yet, so I'm not overly concerned with that factor. So now I can go through the bait with the line through. Okay, oh, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Need my front hook, which is attached via the swivel. Okay, then the bait. Crimp. Swivel. Back through the crimp. And I want a little bit longer leader to allow that bait to separate from the hooks. Those fish having leverage with all that drag of the blades, the skirt, the bait themselves, and the violent way in which they shake their heads and roll and twist has cost me. And I don't like losing. So check that out. I think that's gonna work. But that's the beauty of what we're trying to do here on this Big Musky Dreams tour, guys. Like, we're learning the hard way. We're experimenting. We're trying new ideas, new techniques. I know a double cowgirl works. I know those big alien plastics work. But I wonder if other things will work. And this is one of those other things I've concocted. Kind of gnarly, but it's generating the right bites. So stay tuned. What do you think? Oh, hold on, let me demonstrate. So now when a fish eats this thing, boom, all that's out of the way. All he's got is the hook.
Long contact, cast contact. I mean, you're just intensifying your pegasm at this one. Familiar with the pegasm? What's that? What? Yep. He's so bad, it just feels freaking amazing.
Your head on that like 6 months. Yeah, I get it.
Every time you pee so hard, you're gonna think of me now. It's kind of weird.
Can't wait to see a woman again. Oh, come on. Big fish, big fish.
Still there?
Yeah, oh yeah. Come on. Oh yeah, still there.
Oh yeah, he's still there. Come on.
Oh, he's
Got it! On the figure eight! Get the net! Scott! Oh! That was awesome! Get him! Get him!
Yeah!
Hey! Oh, look at that!
Look at that!
Yes! 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 Woo! You guys don't understand how epic that whole sequence was.
So many things just came together on that.
Oh, we pulled up to the spot. You said 20 minutes left. That's our window.
That's it. We have our window. We made an adjustment on the rigging. It kept her pinned long enough to get her in the net. Epic net job. I finally got one on the 8. You know how many thousands of times I've done that? And look at that. Look at how it came apart. There's a fish in there. Whoa, hey! Oh my goodness.
Dude, it did exactly what it's supposed to do.
How's it feel not to have any leverage, honey? I saw it come in hot, and it took me what, probably
right
3 or
on
4 passes, and I was like experimenting with like working the bait instead of just like keeping it steady, trying to trigger it, and I must have got lucky.
The harder you work, the luckier you get. I don't know.
Oh,
Scott's jumping. He's like, oh, you got him? Just still casting.
No, I was figure eight next to it. It actually,
oh, you're figure eighting.
it took me a second
like,
to it took me a second to process, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm glad I got up there. Like, you know, 10 more seconds, that fish was off. Maybe. Holy crap.
that was wild. And the craziest thing is I literally just re-rigged this.
Less than 10 casts, I bet.
3 or 4 casts. Check it out. Ended up with my first figure 8 muskie in the boat. And you know, you're gonna see in the video, that thing was shaking its head, kept that pressure on, wrapped it around the trolling motor. 210. Yay, yay. Alright. My Ranger live well. Get it? Oh my goodness. Thick fish, man. These Lake of the Woods fish. Something else. Green. What's up, baby? So I like to, you know, let them exert their energy while they're in the net a little bit. Kind of tire them out so they don't injure themselves, us. And just let her do that. Yeah, look, I'm grabbing you. I'm a predator. I'm Asian. You're delicious. Oh, no. Just kidding. Little beat up fish too. Still probably recovering from close spawn.
Straight from the hood.
Yeah. This fish has got some street cred, son. See, if we had just tried to reach out or reach this fish out of the net immediately, it would have been flopping all over the place. All bad. You good? You done now? Nope, you're not done. Come on. Oh yeah. No, you didn't get a chance to fight. I hooked you at the end of my rod tip. The mythical figure 8 stories are true. It does happen. These fish are so cool, man. Just want to make sure minimize the stress.
It just looks like a straw.
Oh, jeez.
This is not even close to my PB or close to the biggest fish I've seen in the last few days, but we got the first Canadian Lake of the Woods walleye in the net.
That's a muskie, not a walleye.
But we got the first Canadian muskie in the net. That was great. Let's, oh gosh, let's put this thing on the mat. Let's see what she tapes out at. Oh.
Big fish. No
Big
way.
fish. So up against the board, that's the nice thing about this board, you get a true measurement. Oh, I'll take.
Nice, 41.
Yeah, 40 and a half. Maybe we'll drop it down a little bit. It touches 41. It touches.
41.
41er. Oh man, look at this thing. Beautiful 41 incher. Good start. Good way to beat the skunk. Thank you. First figure 8 fish. You guys don't understand how many tens of thousands, maybe 100,000 times I've done that. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful fish. Get this thing back in the net for a second, let it breathe. All right guys, it's time to let this bad boy go. And just one last tip on fish handling. Obviously, we got to pull out of the water for the videos and the pictures to share with you guys. But for even the release shot, it's not necessary to pull the fish back out of the water again. So I'm just gonna have Scott pull the net out from under her. Just like that. That way, she can chill out. Yeah. So yeah, we'll give it a little love tickle. Tickle the belly. She's ready to go. She should go. Sometimes if you like push them down, just submerge them, kind of lets them readjust and get their equilibrium. When it wants to go, it'll go. Sometimes give them a little love slap. Maybe a left pickle. Oh, there it is.
Oh, he's got it! On the figure 8!